hairline. Yay!
He's not Cole Young either.
Yeah, I'm not Cole Young, but it's actually an even better entrance than I was expecting. So, I'm actually Gucci. I'm opening up for Cole Young. I'm going to start off with a little 10-minute set. So, thank you guys for coming. Quincy, beautiful people. Good thing I can't see your faces. I get horny pretty quick, so. I was afraid to come out, because the first time I met Cole Young, he was some guy just looking for some weed. Right? Allegedly. So I was kind of scared because he was just eyeing me the whole time at this show that he was doing. And, I'm kind of afraid, thinking that, he might be working with ICE or something. Not saying anything, but and then the last time I was here, I was really in trouble, like really in trouble. I got sent to the front of the bus. Unfortunately, I was at the baseball team for Hug Hawks High School. We were like 0-300. And I got in trouble by getting put in front of the bus. But the reason why I was embarrassed is because of that record. I'm even embarrassed to tell my son that I was even a towboy. Bad luck. That whole team was bad luck. Everyone think, how's everyone week been?
Good.
Yeah. If you think you had a bad week, starting off Monday, I was going off work and, I was going on break. Already rough morning. Go off, almost roll my cankles. And I looked down, and a 12-inch black dildo on the ground. No, this is a true story. So I was looking, I'm like trying to grab it, but like, oh, what the heck? So I'm like, what the heck, thinking like, good thing I didn't fall on it. Because that would have hurt. And I've heard of unlucky black cats, but this is the first time I've seen an unlucky black cat. Yeah, it's pretty weird. And so far I haven't seen any out here, so I'm liking it here. I'm always afraid of places like this because one, the chupacabras, I'm still looking for him. Trying to figure out why my mom was using them to scare me all the time. They say like, hey, if you don't calm down, I'm gonna call the chupacabras, they're gonna get you. I'm a nice guy, chupacabras, wherever you're at. And second, you guys have like Bigfoot running around your backyard like it's your pet or something. You guys don't think this is true, but I've seen them painted on sheds and stuff like that coming on my way over here. I'm like, are you guys covering something up? Bringing up Bigfoot. This is a true story. I kind of find it sad, but I wish someone told someone. Two adventure seekers passed away last Christmas looking for Sasquatch. No, it's almost like that. I just wish someone told them that, Bigfoot was probably with his family for Christmas. Yeah. And, and of course the government isn't paying overtime for him to come out on a holiday. One thing that hold on, sorry about that. Who's all here from Quincy? Born and raised. Anyone from Reno? That's me. I'm sorry. And one way that Reno's weird. I'm weird. But one thing I like to say is, a good way to tell you're from Reno. I already checked you guys' wallets. Nothing good in there. And I also found some weird yellow salt in my room. Anyone got gum? Yeah, I'll be up for a couple hours, I think. But yeah, only in Reno do you see someone selling drugs to get better drugs for what they had previously. I've seen it happen. Speaking of drugs, give it up to all the parents out there. Or pet owners, same thing. Sometimes I get mixed feelings about that. But, I've been hearing how bad foster care is. Well, I only know because the letters my son is sending is getting longer. And no, it's all right. Foster care is code name for his mom's house. So I love the organization that takes my $1,000 every month. You know, gotta make things light. And I finally give it up. I'm 2 years sober. I'm sober, not smarter. People look at me and they're like, get sad, and they're like, oh, poor guy, lost his family, drank him away. I look at him like, no, I didn't. I just drank and made bad choices. This guy thinking I drank my family, kind of weird. But, some experiences of being a bad drunk. One of them were, the stereo wasn't working, so I beat the crap out of it. Didn't want to do what I was saying, so bad idea. Because I saw the fridge side-eyed me, so that night I had to stay out all night, so couldn't come home. The furniture was trying to beat me up. But I'll give it up to all those pet owners, people. I keep saying that because there's something that when I was first having my son, I kept going around as a joke to Walmart saying like, where's the kids' food? they take me to the baby section. I'll be like, no, the dog food. I need him to grow fast and strong, like his father. All right, so you guys, you understand, with this voice, it's hard to tell what the hell I am. Some people confuse me for Filipino. So if they do, I'm like, I just say, so they can just get away from me. Others think I'm Islander. They come at me, I'm like, what the old stick? And they back away, they think I'm crazy. But majority of the people, they consider me a criminal. But yeah, unfortunately, I am Mexican. Sorry. And don't tell Trump. Don't tell Trump. I was born here. I promise. But the thing about being this attractive Mexican is I only attract toxic Latinas. Don't get me started there. I don't know how they eat them hot Cheetos. Sometimes I have to kick them away. Like, hey, I'm an American citizen. The other thing, genetic drinking problems. I attract those. Fighting them till you're strong. And it's a strong battle. One of the other things too is ice. Unfortunately, I'm attracting ice. Not the one you think, but because I have a feeling that Cole Young might have me in the back somewhere trying to get me. You hear that, Cole Young? That's why I'm kind of worried he's not laughing. Another thing too, has anyone ever noticed the similarities between hillbillies, or not hillbillies, rednecks, and Mexicans are very close? One reason, give us some duct tape and a six-pack, we'll fix anything. Eventually we will. What's another thing? Genetic drinking problems. It's another thing that sometimes I hate, but it's not a laughing matter. I'm just laughing at myself. But everyone's favorite. We all like our cousins. Yeah. It gets mixed emotions. Third cousins don't count, so. Yeah, that was me. Okay. So you guys, anyone ever remember their first job? Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I got to experience the J.C. Penney experience. It's all inside. Never was. And the first time I ever heard of the white cell, you must think a little 19-year-old looking at hey, I'm coming up, and of course I'm gonna ask my manager, because I was that guy, Does this mean only we're selling to only whites or only white people? He told me not to worry because I was in the back, so. One of the things too, I wanted to think about changing my careers. I was doing engineering for 3 years and decided I quit 10 years ago, and look where I'm at now. Yeah, I engineered some good jobs for you guys. The funny part was, I did it for psychology. Very psychotic of me. It didn't work out. Unfortunately, I do have a son, and he is okay. He's very healthy. It's so funny because it's like I get jealous of him sometimes. Why he says mom love him and she doesn't love me. No, I'm just joking. But one of the things that cracks me up is he joined baseball last year and already got two different divisional championships. So give it up. Not too loud. I'm jealous, like I said. And he would bring his fat ring around. So this little league must have had money or something. But when I would carry it around, wearing it like I wore it, my mom would be like, "What the hell are you doing? That's your boy's." And I was like, "Who's taking them to practice?" So yeah, he never brought it back. So I took him to the side one day and I was like, "You know what? See who takes you to practice next time." One of the things too, I love when he starts talking about school. But I'm always thinking about my hectic life sometimes. So he comes up one day and he's like, "Hey, Dad, we're a Homo sapien." I was like, "What did you say?" I pulled him to the side so no one will hear our conversation, good parenting. And I was like, "What did you just call me?" It's like, "We're a Homo sapien." I was like, "If I was a Homo sapien, I wouldn't have had you." "No, it means human." "Oh, yes. We're all Homo sapiens." Boy, yeah, you're right. And one of the things too, I love, his mom chose his name and he has a beautiful name. But, it comes with, certain auras sometimes. So, when they hear his name in the park, heads start turning. "Damien, come here." Who would name their kid Damien? And at first I'm like, Damien. I'm like, all right, hey, that's me. And then one of them just happens to be a Christian. And was like, who named this parent? I was like, you or was it the mother? I was like, the mother. Like, what's your name? Just to get a kick out of it. I looked down, I'm like, Christian. Yeah. And then the other day, I just found out I like dog parks better than regular parks. Because my son really likes dogs. And I really like dog moms. I just don't pick up poop, all right? I don't take it. So, one of the things too with this voice, this lovely voice, people, would like to ask funny requests. When I was younger, I decided to, one of this ladies at the JCPenney job, "Man, your voice is really deep. Does your dad happen to be Barry White?" I look at it, I'm like, "No, he was very Mexican." And other things like, all right, here, this one, I love this one. "You guys going nowhere. I got y'all for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime." Who is that? No. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, Hogan. Well, I'm Mexican, so I call myself Nacho Man Randy Savage. A little backstory. My nickname growing up was Fat Chick. Fat Chick, correct? And the only reason why I kept it was, I was one of those guys that liked riding scooters. I wasn't ashamed of it, But when I bought my first Xbox, it didn't let me keep Fat Chick. So after a while, it changed my name to Boyish Fat Chick. Yeah, bad news. So I was playing a video game, really loved this game. Playing for 3 months with this guy. And one day he decided to be like, hey, I'll talk to you. Hey, you know what? Do you want to go out to dinner one day? I was like, you know I'm a guy, right? No, guys aren't good at this game like this. And I'm like, all right. So I wanted to build some intensity, and I told him, call me at this time. We played a little round, did good, congratulated me, again, didn't speak. And then he calls my number. I let it ring, built it up, started playing with myself. And then I answered. I waited a little bit, even longer. Started playing with myself. And then I was like, do you want to have a good time? Hangs up. And he's still online. Deletes me off online. And it was the end of that. So ever since that, I had trust issues. So one of the things too, I wish my siblings were here, to let them know I am my mom's favorite disappointment. Because who almost died at birth? What the heck? All the umbilical cord, like I'm just trying to get my breath. Just take a breath, Christian. Who quits engineering at 3 years? Got a good life going for you, but it's all good. And I think her favorite part is I quit 3 years of seasonal sports because my dad wasn't there. But it was all for the good run because I had my son. I wouldn't have had him if I never quit, so it's all good. And one of the things too, I wanted to try this new joke out. How come no one's been questioning that if Handy Mandy was illegal or not? The little cartoon.
What's that?
The little cartoon for the kids on Disney. Yeah. No, because because everyone's getting at the people. It's kind of funny. But hey, all right. So just to say, I don't really like to talk about politics, but just to slice it in the middle, I like to say to people that to me, politics is a lot like the strip club. You throw your money at it until you see them in public. Then you're like, oh no, that wasn't me. I would never. But you're Christian Gutierrez, right? Yes. Yeah. And I just have to look and I'm like, hey, those polls are rigged. That's not me, I swear. But yeah, that's going to be my time. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the opportunity to the little theater. This will be like a little chance for you guys to go into the restroom and whatnot before we get Cole Young up here. Just a few minutes. He's going to get ready. Thank you guys again.